I'm going to show you how to get the Great Shield Soldier's Ashes. That is these guys. They are super, super strong, unbelievably good for tanking damage and holding enemy aggro, especially bosses. We're going to find these over in Nokron Eternal City at Fast Travel Underground. You'll have to beat Radahn, I mean. You'll beat Radahn. You'll have to go to the festival over at the Redmane Castle. Go to activate the festival, fight Radahn. After you beat Radahn, then magically over by Fort Height West, a meteor has hit the ground now, and you can go down to an underground area that'll take you to Nokron Eternal City. And now you'll notice, if you look to the west from here, there's these rocks just in the sky. Something about a meteor fell or something like that. So you'll go here and you'll traverse your way down this rock cliff from the south side, or southeast side, whichever direction here. This is where you can get down, and from there you get down and around, and you get down into there. And then once you get down into the Eternal City, it's kind of like a maze, but you'll eventually find a grace called Nokron Eternal City. And when you go to this one, you'll head straight east out of this door, and you're gonna want to go to the east-southeast direction over towards this corner. And back in this corner is where we'll be able to get this summon. So way back here by the tree, to the left of the tree, there's an enemy guarding it. So you're going to have to kill this enemy, an enemy that was chasing you, which in my case I have enemies chasing me. It will be right here on this body. Now, I've already grabbed it, obviously, because you just saw me using it, but it'll be right here on the body, right here on the map. Kind of weird to see because this place doesn't have an actual underground map. But yeah, so right here in relation to that, if you can get to this body, you've got the summon. Now, if you're wondering what they look like in action, I'm going to summon them. So it summons 5 of these guys with Great Shields, and they are super ridiculously OP at tanking damage. And if you back them up with pretty much anything, then you can win pretty much any fight. And of course, those guys just walk up. We'll use this guy instead. So I'm going to draw the aggro, and it doesn't take very long for these guys to get his aggro. And they'll just sit there and block and just hold this whole block. And they'll sit there. I mean, they will occasionally do stuff that gets them killed. But for the most part, they're just going to block damage and never die. You can see right now how effective they are. These guys are leveled up to +9. But it was like this even when they were lower level. When I came here +2, and it took this guy maybe 2 minutes to kill them all. That's how crazy they are at tanking. Not only that, because there's 5 of them, they just hold aggro like crazy. Like, they just do not lose aggro. I could start right now and just farm this guy with Sword of Night and Flame, and he wouldn't be able to respond. I'm actually going to have to leave. I don't want to kill this guy right now because I use him for summon testing. And they are going to kill him so fast. Oh, man, I better go. So that is the Great Shield Soldier's Ashes. It's totally OP. It's meant for tanking. Although if it's leveled up high enough and you're in a level that's in an area that's low enough, they'll also just kill the enemy. So keep that in mind. So that is, I think, in my personal opinion, the best summon in the entire game. Better than Mimic Tier in a practical sense. I have a whole video on that that I'll be posting after this one. Yeah, but that is how to get the Great Shield Soldier's Ashes in Elden Ring.